reference to green GDP, consider the following statements. It is an indicator of economic growth with environmental factors taken into consideration along with standard GDP of country. Correct. Correct statement, yes, it is correct. And there is a country which tried to implement this green GDP concept. They told that we will implement it in near future. China is that country, okay. But till now they didn't. Because China is still considered as a developing country, not developed country. Russia is also considered as a developing country. There is a dispute between this, okay. So, next statement, green GDP is calculated by subtracting net natural capital consumption from standard GDP. See, standard GDP and net is the combination. If it is gross, then the statement will be wrong. Now it is correct. So, we will be going for not correct. So, D. Neither one nor two. Both the statements are correct. Okay. Next question. Consider the following regarding global climate finance architecture. And one more thing, these kinds of questions are rare, extremely rare. So factual, so conceptual and too old. So if you are that unlucky, this kind of questions will come, otherwise it won't come. You can analyze the previous questions. Till now such kind of questions were not asked, okay. So we have to mark the correctly matched pairs. Here only two pairs are correct. Green Climate Fund implemented with multilateral development banks to bridge the financing and learning gap. See, climate investment fund is here, no? This definition will be more suitable to this one. Do one thing. ഇതിനകത്ത് എനിക്ക് explain ചെയ്യാനില്ല actually. ഈ ഒരു ഫണ്ടിനകത്ത്. Do one thing. Try to memorize some keywords. Say if it is climate investment fund, some kind of investment will be pumped in. Which all the banks that are pumping this investment. These kind of things please note down. Apart from that, please don't waste time over these kind of questions. Why? Because the earnings that you are getting from these kind of topics are very less. Okay. Next, with regard to international climate change cooperation, Santiago Network, Madrid, factual, pure current affair, directly from the material you will get. COP25 in Madrid. Madrid where? Spain. Direct aanu. Anybody please? Spain, capital of Spain? Madrid Spain laano choichane maruvadi aayirunnu adu. Okay, next question. Which of the following missions comes under National Action Plan on Climate Change? I told you to by heart those 8 missions, no? National Water Mission, National Solar Mission, then National Mission for Enhanced Energy Efficiency. See, climate change, if you don't know the answer, take climate change. Climate change, National Water Mission and Solar Mission, these are kind of flagship schemes, right? Then Enhanced Energy Efficiency. Why enhanced energy efficiency? From other sources, right? Other than the conventional sources, we need to have enhanced energy efficiency. So it might be related to climate change. Hence, all these are correct. Better you just go through these 8 schemes, at least the names. No need of going through the detail, but just try to get in touch with those names. Next, which of the following statement explains climate denialism? What do you mean by denialism? Yes, denying something. Now, read out. Innovative and transformative solutions that address both climate change and wider economic and environmental challenges. These are solutions, no? How it can be a denial? So, again you can black flag it. Series of regulations phased out of greenhouse gases. That is also some kind of regulations, not denying. EU legislation on, EU means European Union, regulating ozone depleting substance which sets license requirement for all export and imports. License and denialism, what is their common? Nothing. No, in the oru bendhu illatha statement. Next, a belief of theory that climate change caused by human activities does not occur at all. That is correct. This is a current affair question directly from Vision. I had seen the statement there. I was going through that. In all the material you can find this topic. Just last year one question is there, greenwashing. What is that? Fakeness, no? Whitewashing bole, like that, greenwashing. Easily you could have written this. Take this kind of logics, that kind of questions. If you don't know the question, just read it. And in between, if you are feeling stuck in any question, it is a trap. Just move on. Leave it there, mark it, just move on to the next question. Towards the end, when you have unwanted tendency to make more negatives, come and spend over that time over there, okay? Next question. With reference to new global biodiversity framework to guide action worldwide through 2030 to preserve and protect nature and its essential service to people released by UN Convention on Biological Diversity, consider the following statement. To bring at least 30% of land and sea under the world's protected area. It's a possible statement, not 50, not 100, it's a possibility. 100% greater reduction in rate of introduction of invasive alien species. Was it possible? 100% too ambitious, right? You can cut that statement. Easily arrived at the answer. Without even reading the other statements, we easily arrived at that answer. Okay. See, you might be feeling that you don't know anything, or you might be feeling that you are nothing. Don't take these into consideration. Out of 100 questions, only 15 or 16 questions will be from environment, and most of them are kind of practical questions. Are you having any practical use with climate change and all? It is there, but practically we are not implementing it by ourselves, right? So 1 or 2 questions will be from that area. The rest you will get from agri, environment plus science and tech, agri plus science and tech, and those who are aspiring for IFS, that means Indian Forest Service. Previously we used to call it as IFOs. Now it is changed to IFS itself with the title IFS. For them it is very important. Never spare questions from environment or agri and science and tech. That is, these questions are game changers. With less investment you can achieve more. So try to spend more here, okay? Next question. Eco-sensitive zones. Environment Protection Act of 1986 does not mention the word eco-sensitive zones. Those students who were in my class will be knowing that. The statement is correct. There is no mention of this word eco-sensitive. If it was there, we must have studied the definition, who proposed it, under which act, all these things we might have studied, right? So this statement is correct. They also act as transition zones from areas of high protection to areas involving lesser protection. It's a possibility of being correct. Next, eco-sensitive zones or ecologically fragile areas are notified by MOEFCC around national parks, protected areas, wildlife sanctuaries. That's possible. Next, EXSZ, eco-sensitive zones, could go up to 100 kilometers around a protected area as provided. 100 kilometers, too ambitious, right? It is 10 actually. So other statements are correct, can go with it. Now the questions that you felt so difficult while attending these examinations now appear to be simple, right? Why? We are too tense while doing the examination. We are overthinking. We are judging our own intelligence. We are judging our common sense. Please don't do these kind of things in examination hall. Okay, first you trust in yourself. Next, consider the following pairs with reference to different schedules in Wildlife Protection Act. Schedule 1, it covers endangered species that needs rigorous protection. That's correct. So only one pair we can eliminate. Schedule 4, animals that are considered as vermin. Wrong. Next, Schedule 5, regulation in cultivation of plants. Wrong. 6 aanu. Schedule 6, wrong. Only one. Okay. Why this question is important is, does anybody went through that new regulations or new proposed changes? Only 4 schedules, right? ബാക്കിലുള്ള ആൾക്കാർ അറിഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല ചേഞ്ച് ആയ കാര്യം, അവരുടെ എക്സ്പ്രഷൻ കണ്ടപ്പോൾ മനസ്സിലായി. Only 4 schedules. If it is coming into if it is enforced, only 4 schedules will be there. The newcomers, it will be easy for them to memorize things. So that is why this question is asked like that. Next, with reference to National Tiger Conservation Authority, consider the following statement. NCTA is a statutory body constituted under prevention of cruelty to animals. Yes. So statement 1 is wrong. Anyway, 2 is correct. Now check 3. NCTA cooperates with bodies. It's only cooperation. It's possible. So easily arrived at answer. If you remember me repeating again and again in class these acts and all,